a list of suggestions of things that you can do in your life with your time to try and make a difference. And so I'm just going to go through those through the lens of what we just talked about what is important and useful in your place. And the first one is sometimes the hardest one. Commit to taking some personal action. It's the hardest thing to do is to actually get started. When you're thinking about that, remember what it is that we do and don't do well. You know, the reasons why the graphs were different for the US and Japan is partially because we have different resources and different industries that take up our economic activity in the two different countries, and partially because we've built different infrastructure for what we can do. So as I said, for me, I'm going to think about this as a car owner when my car dies, not to buy another gas-powered car, but to buy an electric vehicle, because that's going to make a difference. I'm going to think about, can I get away with only one car for my whole family and start using public transportation more? I'm going to think about replacing my gas appliances in my house. If you are a homeowner, you can do these things. The important thing to do here is not to try and do things that are going to be so painful for you that you won't do them, right? We make New Year's resolutions and we keep them for a week because they're too hard for us to change our lifestyle. So find the things that you can do and commit to taking those actions, and that will get you started. The rest of the list, I think, is actually where a lot of the really effective work comes from. Engage with your friends and family. It's hard to start conversations about this topic. It's easy to get people worked up and excited and concerned, and you're afraid you're going to say the wrong thing and you're going to cause a fight. Talk about the actions that you're taking and why they matter to you, and ask people what matters to them. Your friends and your family can get engaged, and the more they do, the less we politicize this, and the more we turn it into what people are passionate about and what they want to do, the more likely we're going to be able to make solutions. Find organizations that are promoting climate action and join them. They could be local actions. Here, I support an organization in the San Gabriel Valley that promotes bicycling-friendly streets and public transportation. I support our local clean energy production facility. But there's also national and international organizations like Rewiring America or the World Resources Institute that provide data and information on how you can take actions and how governments can take actions in order to make things better. You don't need to know exactly what you want to do to support these organizations. If you can give them money, give them money. If you can give them time, give them time. If you bake pies, the people who work there need to eat. Make them pies. Do something. Support the work that they are doing. Invest your time to change your local community. That's the fourth one. Your local community is going to be something that matters to you no matter what. Advocate for public transit, for green spaces, for improved living conditions for the people who live around you. It'll make you feel better about the place you live. It'll get other people engaged in supporting you in the actions that you want to take. It will get your community involved, and that will funnel upward to our to the higher levels of government. And the last one, of course, is to vote. People want to see policy change. Most of what we need to do to change the climate trajectory is going to be set by governments setting policy. If you vote and make it clear that you are voting because this is an issue that matters to you, then the elected officials will take it seriously, and we will start to see the kinds of changes that we need.